Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup. Jacob deGrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. One of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage their last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight. Makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved. A lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Andrew McCutchen goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Hoskins behind to count 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 1 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Fastball in there for a called strike. His past line against Aaron Nola, he's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. Alonso, A native Floridian. He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Here's Didigregorius.
Leading off for the Phillies, the third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Count now, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Stepping up now, Davy Grion. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Sacrifice attempt here. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Up next will be Nick Williams, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Williams swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. McNeil takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And in steps Scott Kingery. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And that's in there for strike 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
Josh Harrison will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start,
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder,
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Back goes Harper. Gone!
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff. Homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Weak grounder down the line at third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting seven. No left fielder.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets do get. Stepping in, Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
In there, and it's even at 1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Now here it comes.
Ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. From the stretch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Outside with the breaking pitch, and he falls behind at 2-0. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Now the 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he fouls this one off. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. 1 away. So coming to the plate, Reese Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away, and costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. One out and a runner on second base. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. So now to the plate, Didigregorius, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way, and that misses, ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. Here it is.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone into the upper tank.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate, Davy Grion. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
The center fielder, number 5, Nick Williams.
To the plate now, Nick Williams, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Scott Kingery would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Second base.
Stepping in, Scott Kingery. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Fastball well outside.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the 3rd.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the fighting strike for a pair, both. Striding into the box, Jacob deGrom. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting,
J.D. Davis, the next at bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Let's go down 1, 2, 3. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Aaron Nola is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Outside in a full count, 3-2. Josh Harrison waits on deck. And he misses with it, ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Josh Harrison, he comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Nola on at first, nobody out. Popped up, Alonso in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
And this one's in the dirt.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
now batting.
So first and third with one away. And that'll bring up Bryce Harper. From the belt. Kicks and deals.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
0-1 the count to Bryce Harper.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. From the stretch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And he struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Fouled off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Lays off 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up Didigregorius.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup, but this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
One, 2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And he makes the throw to first. Gregorius is retired, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Davy Grillon. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game.
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
The batter, the center fielder, Nick.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Williams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Into the box, Scott Kingery. He went down on strikes last time up. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Grion is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. Fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the game for the Mets thus far. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's the pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. This is foul right side.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Robinson Cano will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one. Cano is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Paul Sewald takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. And now a pitch on the way. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Josh Harrison. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. This is line to left. Cespedes is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew McCutcheon, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right?
Here's a fly ball, well hit. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And into bat next will be J.D. Davis. High in the air out to center field. Williams is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So here's Jeff McNeil. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. In there, 0-1. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Ball 1 strike.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and Rick Porcello is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 20.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And he popped him up, but this will land untouched. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. Now here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Fouled off. Now here it comes. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Davy Grillon. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, Michael Conforto. He singled his last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Michael Conforto becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 7th. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
2-2 to the Mets catcher. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Mets go down 1-2-3. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Cespedes is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. Digging in now, Scott Kingery. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And oh, that looked to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. JT Realmuto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's able to take the ball the other way here, high and deep to right center, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. Kingery is on his way home. He'll score easily as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be.
Oh, what a play at second. He's out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. On now to the Jose Alvarez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 52. Jose.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Alvarez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Alvarez is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Justin Wilson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he misses with it. 1-1. Now here it comes. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And this will find its way to the 335 sign. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, hip tucked, was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Here it comes on 1-1. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. Going to have to lower his sights.
And it's fouled away. Now a slider, but this misses down and in for ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Didigregorius. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Didigregorius. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this pitch is foul tip right into the glove of Ramos as he stays with it to record the strikeout. Digging in to try it again, Davy Grillon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is going to get foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Number 5.
So stepping in, Nick Williams. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. Hops this one up. Davis in foul ground, and no one will track it down. From the stretch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Up next to the bat.
Stepping into the box, J.D. Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Jeff McNeil is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2. Swing and a liner. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
David Robertson comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now. First and second now, 1 man out. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
That's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at 3rd, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
He put himself
on. He strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. 5-1 the final total in today's game. Philadelphia took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Aaron Nola earned